And welcome in, everybody. Glad you're with us. Interleague Baseball on MLB The Show. It's the Tampa Bay Rays going up against the Cincinnati Reds. All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. So just about set and towing the slab, Jake Woodford. Not the best results a year ago, looking for better this season, Chris.
Yeah, really struggled last year, and it was one of those seasons that you just want to flush. But I think you have to remember and take the opportunity when you do struggle to really look yourself in the mirror, identify what went wrong, and make improvements. And I have no doubt that that's what this guy did in the offseason to prepare himself to come back and to be one of the best bounce-back players in the league. We'll see today. He'll have a real opportunity to prove a lot of people wrong.
On the ground to the left, Kim. Over to first. One out in the top of the first. Now a look at Kevin Cash's lineup for the Tampa Bay Rays. He had a guy that had a big showing last season, Aaron Judge.
Pretty impressive when you can say you led the majors in home runs, and that's what this guy did last season. He's that kind of hitter where no matter what you're doing, you're going to stop and watch his swings because there's a chance you'll see a tape measure shot coming off of his bat.
Line drive, caught.
Man, that's one of those at-bats where you have to remind yourself it's about the process. He did everything right there. Nothing to show for it, but in your mind, you have to convince yourself that it was a very good at-bat. Here's a batter who, for whatever reasons, plays better on the road, and that should help him here today.
Aaron Judge in the box now. No balls and a strike.
Looks like he's just sizing him up there. Really good pitch to hit, but he took it all the way. Sometimes guys just want to set their timing later on in the game. That may be a pitch that he turns on.
And a big swing and a miss.
This guy's not wasting any pitches. Hitters got to get into swing mode. This is a good time to expand the zone. Throw something maybe down in the dirt.
Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. 2 out, space is empty. Swings and misses, struck him out. Nothing doing for Tampa, and now the Reds will get their first opportunity. No score. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Back here at Great American Ballpark, and today's starting pitcher, Hogan Harris.
He has a great ability to command a game, Boog, but in order for that to happen today, he's got to limit damage, make smart pitches, and avoid big innings. If he were a golfer, we'd say he needs to avoid any double bogeys out there, and if he does, his scorecard is going to look pretty good at the end of the day.
Now a blooper back behind short. Balls it in, and there's one away. Here's David Bell's lineup for the Cincinnati Reds. All right, Siggy, how about all the talent in this lineup?
Well, there's a lot of young talent in this lineup. I think as they gel together, gain some maturity over the course of this season, they could be playing October baseball.
And the batter will be the shortstop, Ha-Sung Kim. You talk about elite defensive players, especially in the middle of the diamond, and this guy is at the top of the list. Right through there for a strike. And you played behind guys, and they loved having your speed out there defensively. One of the things that we talk about is how much pitchers enjoy having those elite defenders behind them. One down, base is empty. And that's outside. Now 1-2.
Boog, and the one thing about that is speed never goes in a slump, and defense shouldn't either. Hitting wise, you can struggle, you can lose your mechanics, but the thing that you can do consistently every single game is play great defense if you're talented in that way, and this is what this guy does.
Liner snagged at first.
Well, baseball can be cruel, can it? I mean, sometimes it gives and sometimes it takes away. He did everything right on that swing, but he's got nothing to show for it.
Here's Yordan Alvarez.
All around, I think if you asked anyone in this organization who's the best hitter in the lineup, they would say him.
First pitch misses.
1-0.
Swing and a pop-up. Naylor gets under it. Makes the catch, inning over. Nobody left for Cincinnati. Scoreless after one. Second inning set to go. Vladimir Guerrero Jr. now. Singing, you can't ask for anything more. This guy checks all the boxes offensively.
He's the ultimate professional, and it doesn't just start at game time. It starts in the afternoon, the way he prepares and gets ready for the ball game. I tell you what, his teammates feed off of the leadership that he shows on and off the field.
No strikes.
And the first pitch misses for ball one. This guy who grew up in big league clubhouses, got to be a nice feeling, Siggy, when your father played in the big leagues and he passes down all that wisdom. Yeah, the pitch is in for a strike, and the count even 1-1. And that's downstairs and outside.
I can only imagine the comfort level of being in the ballpark for those kids who are fortunate enough to have a dad that played in the big leagues. Them being on the baseball field, for some it's pressure. For them, they feel that they are right at home.
The wind of the pitch. And now it's filled up. Right-hander kicks, deals. Spoils the two-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Swing and a miss, struck him out. Juan Soto now 0 for 4 in the loss yesterday. Way inside, gets out of the way. Woodford, in his 5th season, he features a sinker, a slurve, a curve, a four-seamer, and occasionally uses a cutter. One down, base is empty. Swings through that one, out in front that time. Freddie Ferguson doing the umpiring duties behind the plate in this one.
Yeah, Freddie's a well-respected umpire, Boog. Maybe a little bit more of a pitcher's umpire. He does like to pitch down just below the knees or right about there, but most hitters are pretty good at covering that spot these days.
So a foul ball makes it 1-2. Chris, do players ever change their approach in meaningful ways based on who's umpiring, or is it good to just be aware of tendencies so you're not that surprised?
I'd say the latter, because the pitcher's got to pitch to his strengths regardless. The hitter's got to hit to his strength. So you're aware of it, but you have to just hunt for what you can handle. Just one of those seeing eye base hits through the infield. He just kind of rolled over on it a little bit, but sometimes those can find a hole and get you enough.
One gone, runner at first. Jose Ramirez next to hit for the Rays. Right through there for a strike. Soto, the base runner at first with one out.
Pretty good pitch there to take a rip at. He wants to get his arms extended. He likes the ball away from him a little bit, just not able to square it up.
Not even close there. And that's ball one. Hit in the air, center field. Drifts towards it. And makes the grab. And there's two down. Willie Adames stands in. sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. Throw stops the lead runner at second. 2 on and 2 out.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. Couldn't get any air under it, but he smoked that ball back up the middle. Timing was just perfect. Got great wood on it, and there's just no chance for the infielders with how hard he hit it. Runner in scoring position now, and a good opportunity to push across the first run of the ball game.
No score here in the second. That one finds the zone, and 1-1.
Well, the best way to shake off yesterday's struggles is to get on the board early. They've got a guy in scoring position. They've got to find a way here to get him in.
Swings through that one. In the dirt, it's 2-2. This one in the dirt, but no advance from the runners. Tyler Freeman up next for the Rays. Two outs. Stays alive. And a pitch. Foul ball, and it remains a full count. Struck him out on the foul tip. So the Rays strand a pair. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Bottom half of inning number 2. Now it's the right fielder, Kevin Bart. The pitch. This one popped up. Foul ground, first base side. He makes the grab, and there's one down.
Batting fifth, the third baseman, Key Bryant Hayes.
Now batting Ke'Bryan Hayes. When you talk about elite defensive third baseman, this guy is at the top of the list. Just missed.
Stud. When you look at players like this, you play that hot corner. Got to be pretty courageous over there with the way balls come off the bat. That's the kind of guy that every year you expect him to be in the All-Star game and have a Gold Glove, if not a Platinum Glove.
Next offering is in for a strike. So what are the skills you look for that make a really good defensive third baseman that elite?
Well, Boog, one of the things I think about immediately are just the feet. Does he have good feet? Is he able to quickly react? And when you have good feet, you've got soft hands. And soft hand defenders are able to make tough plays look easy.
On its way to the corner, Soto really on his horse for it. Grabs it on the run. And there's 2 down. And Chris, beyond the fact that he's so incredible defensively, he also can swing the stick. And now it's Christian Walker. Swing and a miss as he was out front that time. Got the bat going too soon. It's strike 2. Ground ball up the middle. Adames in plenty of time to first, and that'll do it. Reds go down quietly. We'll move to the third with no score. Well, here we go. Top of the third, scoreless game. Here's Tyler Freeman to hit. And a pitch. And that one fouled off. A line to kick the pitch. Freeman hits it in the air. Pulls up, and that's in there for a knock.
Tried to get inside on him, but he was ready for it. Just kept his hands in and turned on the pitch. Quick bat through the zone.
Now it's Christian Yelich. Grounded out his first time up. That one finds the zone, and it's 0-1. Top of the third, no score. Right through there for a strike. That one not close. And that is ball one. And a curve misses outside. The pitch. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. At the belt and fires.
Full count.
So here we go. Base runner at first. Could be running on the pitch. He's got good enough speed to steal the bag to get in scoring position, even if it's a swing and miss at the plate.
Eighth pitch of the at-bat coming up. On the ground left side. 6, 4, 3. And they turn the double play.
Pretty lengthy at bat right there, and usually the hitter wins that battle after seeing so many pitches, but instead the exact opposite, or maybe even worse than that, grounds into a double play. Tough at bat to swallow.
Here's Josh Naylor. He's 0 for 1. Out in front with the swing, and that is strike one.
0-1.
Inside, almost got him. Swing and a miss.
1-2.
Outside low, and it's 2-2. And that one is inside.
He should get a pretty good pitch to hit here with three-hole hitter coming up if he's walked.
Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. Makes a nice running catch. And that is that. Home half of the third coming up. No score. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Now it's the DH, Rhys Hoskins. As the lefty gets to work. That pitch in for a strike. 0-1. And there's a ball. Next offering in there for a strike. And it's 1-2. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
He was able to execute the perfect pitch for that situation. Had been pounding him with fastballs, and then all of a sudden pulls out the changeup and has good enough command to make it competitive. Tell you what, varying speeds like that to a hitter can be really, really effective. And right there, you could tell that hitter was just overmatched.
Christian Vasquez stands in now and watches strike one. Now 1-1. That one way inside. One out, base is empty. Swing and a miss. 2-2.
2-2 the count.
On the ground at first. Takes it himself. 2 up, 2 down.
Batting ninth, the center fielder, Christian Pache.
Here's Christian Pache. And the first offering is not close. Swing and a miss. Strike one.
Threw that fastball right by him, slightly elevated. That's a confidence boost for this guy out there on the mound. See if he continues to climb the ladder.
The wind and the pitch. And that one is lifted in the air. Yelich should have it. Makes the grab, and that'll end the inning. On to the fourth, still scoreless. And we're back. John Shelby with Chris Singleton, and set to lead off the fourth, Aaron Judge. Woodford back to work. Swing and a miss as he was late.
0-1.
On the ground, right side. Tosses to first. That's the first out in the top of the fourth.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
Here's Vladimir Guerrero Jr. He's 0 for 1. Back to the mound. It hit him. Safe at first, and now after the play, we'll check on the right-hander status. And now they'll hustle out to check on him. That was quite a shot he took as you see him down on a knee.
Yeah, clearly in some real pain, but he will not want to come out of this game if he doesn't have to. It's looking to me like he's going to try to shake it off and continue.
And now it's Juan Soto. And he's already singled in this game.
1-0.
That one way outside. 1-0.
I thought this was a fun note on Soto. In 2023, he hit home runs in Mexico, Canada, and the U.S. I don't think it matters where Soto plays. He's going to hit home runs everywhere he goes.
That's a ball.
In the dirt, and an excellent job keeping it right there. Strike one.
2 balls, 1 strike.
The 2-1. Swings and chases a low one there.
Sometimes being lucky is a swing and miss. If he makes contact with that pitch, probably hits into a double play.
Kicks and fires. Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. All tied up, top half of inning number 4. That one almost got him. Righty to the plate. He goes down looking. Now it's Jose Ramirez. Yeah, that's in there at the knees for a strike. Next pitch is outside. Fourth inning underway, no score. And another ball.
Last couple of pitches breaking balls away. I think he's going to have to come firm inside to be able to open up that location if he wants to go back there later in this count.
2 outs. That's in there. And that is strike 2.
And this guy's got a great feel for his breaking ball today.
Cuts on it and misses. That's a strikeout. Couldn't catch up to the heater. So 1 hit is all they get. We're midway in the 4th. We're tied 0-0. And welcome back to the ballpark. Now it's the second baseman, Nico Horner. Out towards right center field. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And there's one down.
Batter number 7. Shortstop, Ha-Seong Kim.
So digging in, Ha-Seong Kim. 0 for 1 so far. Swing and a ball ripped out towards right center field. That'll touch down for a hit. Around first, heading for 2. And it's a double. Their first hit in this one.
Everything came together for him. Really good swing right there. He got a pitch that he knew he could handle, allowed himself to stay back just a tad bit longer, and he hit the ball on the screws. Now let's see if they can put up the first run of the game.
One out, runner at second. Now it's Yordan Alvarez. First time up was a pop out. Rolled softly, but that goes foul.
As a pitcher, you know the runner on second is ready to push things with his speed. A base hit's probably going to be a big run, so you really have to execute on the mound.
The 0-1. Fouled off. He was late. Runner at second here, one gone. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
Now there's a 3-pitch strikeout. He can do whatever he wants with the baseball right now.
And next will be the cleanup hitter, Kevin Bart. 0 for 1 as he popped out foul to first. A little out front there as he swings through it.
Boog, over 80% of his first pitches are strikes. You're doing that, you could have a really good day out there on the mound.
Hard hit right side. Throws to first in time. Play made. That ends the inning. So 1 left for Cincinnati, and we are still scoreless. Back here in Cincinnati, all set for the start of the inning. And stepping in for the Rays, Willie Adames. The right-hander back to work. And a breaking ball drops in for a strike. The Cincinnati bullpen has some movement. Andrew Heaney up and throwing. And the right-hander deals. And there's a rocket into the outfield. And that one's going to get into the corner. The throw in. Into second easily with a leadoff double.
Wasting no time. He's 2 for 2 now on the night, and just a triple and home run away from the cycle.
Seriously, we're starting with this already. Jake Rogers next to hit for the Rays. He was a strikeout victim his first time. Foul ball there.
Well, these Rays doing a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way, and I'm seeing very patient at-bats out of them. They haven't produced a run yet, but the pitch count for the starter is starting to climb, so they're hoping that starts to pay off soon.
Walker takes it to the bag. One away here in the fifth.
Not a bad outcome in that spot. The runner moves up to third, and now they have a chance to drive in the go-ahead run. It's not a knock, but at the end of the day, it's a good at-bat.
Here's the second baseman, Tyler Freeman. 1 for 1 with a single so far. First pitch doesn't find the zone.
1-0.
Adames stands at third with one gone in the inning. Next offering is in for a strike. Bounce to the left side. Down the line, and it's foul.
Two and two.
In the dirt. Nice job behind the plate there. One away with a runner at third. And we're at the top of the fifth. Popped up. Calls it in, 2 away.
Good hard fastball up in the zone right there. They look really good coming in, but so hard to get on top of as a hitter.
So the Rays batting order turns over. Christian Yelich next to hit for the Rays. Just missed.
1 ball, no strike.
Next offering is in for a strike.
1-1.
Two outs. And a count 1-2. Hit hard on the ground to short. Kim with the throw to first. Yelich out on the play. Third out. One left for Tampa. And we're still knotted at 0. Here at Great American Ballpark, we head to the bottom of the fifth. Here's the third baseman, Ke'Bryan Hayes. The wind of the pitch. That misses the zone. Ball 1. Hayes goes 5 feet 11 inches, 195 pounds, and he's a former Gold Glove Award winner. The pitch. That's inside.
A rare 3-ball count here. He's been throwing strikes all day. Got to be ready to hit if you're in the box.
Yeah, there's ball 4.
Maybe a little loss of focus on the mound right there. Pretty much gifted him first base with a quick free pass.
So up next, Christian Walker. 0 for 1. He grounded out in his first at bat. On the ground to third, and he can't come up with it. And he's going to make it to first, and we'll see how they score it. First and second, no outs. Now it's the Reds DH, Rhys Hoskins. 0 for 1. He struck out swinging last time. And the pitch is outside, ball 1. That one's in there, and the count is 1-1.
Well, we call that keyholing. Even though it's right there and looks pretty good, if he doesn't love it, he's not going to swing that early in the count.
No, that's it.
Missed with a changeup, and the count 2-1.
Could be some action here on this next pitch. Couple runners on. Probably a challenge pitch coming.
First and second, no outs here in the second game of the series. And another ball. Christian Vasquez up next for the Reds. Here comes a pitch. There's a strike.
Ball count.
Got him looking. And that is a big first out.
Frustrating end to the at-bat for the hitter, and I'm sure that's going to sit on him for a little while. You want to be ready to hit the fastball. Sometimes you can overthink things, and I think that was the case right there.
Two on, one out. And ready to hit now for Cincinnati, Christian Vasquez. To the left side, but it is well foul.
The last thing he wants is to hit the ball on the ground, but I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone. They'll be pitching for a double play in this spot.
The 0-1 is outside, and it's a ball and a strike.
Just missed with that backdoor breaking ball. If he gets a swing and miss or called strike, 0-2 count. Instead, it's 1-1. Look for him to go back to that pitch later in this at-bat.
2 on, 1 out. And a count 1-2. And now the lefty. And another ball. The pitch. That one misses. And the count's full. Christian Pache in the on-deck circle. The pitch. Swing and a miss. Got him to go up the ladder for the K.
Oh, that high four-seam fastball has become such a great pitch for pitchers to finish hitters off. They're trying to stay back with 2 strikes, make sure that they can handle something off speed, and just with good spin rate, good rotation through the zone, elevate it a little bit, get a lot of swings and misses, and that's a really nice job right there.
At the plate, Christian Pache.
That missed. That's the
And the
ball.
first pitch misses for ball 1.
1-0.
Two on, 2 outs. And a foul ball left side. Swing and a miss as he was out front.
Really going after him here. All fastballs to get ahead in the count.
Oh, can't get out of the way of the fastball, and that's going to sting. He had 2 strikes on him, and he hit him. Here's Nico Horner. Out in front and foul to the left side.
Now, there's a pitch we haven't seen in a while. It's going to be tough on the hitters if he can mix that in whenever he wants.
And here it comes.
That's in. Ball.
Line drive, base hit. One runs in. Here comes the throw. It's off the mark, and he scores.
Well, there you go. The RBI machine. Another clutch run scoring at bat.
Yeah, he's been so good in these situations. Call it clutch if you want, but his resume speaks for itself. So 2 down. In now for the Reds, Ha-Sung Kim. 1 for 2. That one finds the corner. It's 0-1. Two outs. Couple of base runners at first and second. Foul back our way, and that's out of play. Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2. Kicks and deals. Headed down the line. And that will drop foul. Pache, the lead runner at second. Corner at first. 2 out of the inning. And a swing and a miss. Down on strikes. Good job at damage control right there. But 2 runs for him, and they jump ahead. 5 innings complete. It's the Reds 2, the Rays nothing. Top 6, and now it's Josh Naylor.
Well, after putting up a nice inning on offense, got some runs across, this is where you look for the starter to go out there, have a shutdown inning. Don't give that other team any hope. You just hope that he can get through this inning, get the bats back up there while they're hot.
Activity in the bullpen. Brad Hand preparing to come on if needed. Milner getting cranked up as well. He swings and hits a fly ball center field. Pache calls it in, and there's one away.
The center fielder, number 99.
And now big number 99, Aaron Judge. Outfield playing very deep, not wanting anything over their heads. And
No,
ball
that's
one
the ball.
to Judge.
Looking to get something going, this is the guy you want at the plate. He's been great for this team. He is a professional hitter.
Judge over the top.
Well, that's that slurve right there. He
1 ball,
threw
1
it
strike.
extremely well. You talk about just a ton of breaks. So tough to get that barrel to.
Right side, hard hit. Whips it to first. Judge out on the play.
Up next for Tampa Bay, the designated hitter, Vladimir
To the plate now for the Rays is the DH, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. That misses the zone. Ball 1. Vladimir Guerrero Jr. That swing so reminiscent of his dad. Lots of pop. In the air, right field. Bart moving under it. He's got it. And that is that. Make it 6 shutout innings for him out there now. It's the Reds 2, the Rays nothing. And we're back. Now the left fielder, Yordan Alvarez. Harris back to work. A little bit high. And that's ball 1. Tampa Bay's bullpen with some action. Quinn Priester warming up for manager Kevin Cash. Clark also throwing. Swings through that one for strike 1.
1-1.
Good eye in that spot. And he pumps it a strike. Left-hand hitter waits. popped up. Foul territory behind the plate. And he makes the catch. And there's one away.
That was a good pitch to hit right down the heart of the plate. Had pretty good timing on it. Just got underneath it a little bit and popped it up.
Kevin.
And now the right fielder, Kevin Bart.
He's hitting for that pop. Came out of the gates really strong.
Upstairs. Base is empty, one away here in the bottom of the sixth. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
He's really good hitting the baseball the other way. So credit the pitcher for having him out in front of that pitch. Clearly he had him fooled.
2 outs, base is empty. Next for Cincinnati, Ke'Bryan Hayes. Right through there for a strike.
Oh, he's got to be pretty proud of this outing so far. Sometimes guys cower coming into a ballpark like this, but he has attacked hitters. Pitching on the road like this is very impressive. This has been a treat to watch.
And he's down 0-2 as he swings through it.
Boog, it looked like that curveball backed up on him, and although it's a mistake, it works out really good for the pitcher. The hitter's timed it up, expects it to be to a certain spot, and it just doesn't get there.
Just missing there. Going to count 1 and 2.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
And another ball. Swing and a ball lifted to center field. And that'll fall for a base hit. Joey gets on base and keeps it going.
Hitting is really easy for some guys. One thing that I can see already, his bat stays in the zone on plane for an extended period of time. And guys like that, they have a high contact rate and they have more barrels because of that bat being on plane. And even
dives and he can't hang on. Still able to get it there in time. And they come away with an out after a tricky start to the play. Reds leave 1 as they're unable to add to their 2-0 lead. And welcome back to the ballpark. Here's Juan Soto. As he turns on the rubber, and with that good live arm delivers. Swings through that.
0 balls, 1 strike.
The other way, and he beats the shift. Around first and hustling for second. In safely. It's a double and his second hit.
well, that'll make you feel good as a hitter right there.
Just a simple ground ball the other way that had eyes on it, man. Sometimes that's all you need to do. Just let the ball travel, put the ball in play, and just hope it finds a hole.
Here's Jose Ramirez. Splits the plate. That's strike one. Tying run at the plate.
1-1.
In the dirt, blocked. And the runner holds. Missed inside with the curve.
Not really attacking on the mound in this at bat. All breaking balls, so that makes me think they're not really wanting to challenge him here.
Strike two. With the tying run at the plate, here in the top half of inning number 7. Ground ball left side. Whips it across, and Ramirez is set down.
you want to be a great defense, you have to deliver consistently. It doesn't matter how many highlight reel plays you make if you can't execute the small stuff, just like we saw.
Now the Reds manager is out of the dugout and will make a move to the pen. Jake Woodford departs, and as he heads off, we'll step aside for a minute. Back with the new pitcher after this break. So they bring on the veteran, Bobby Milner.
These are the spots relievers really make a name for themselves, late and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations.
Willie Adames next to hit for the Rays. Outfield deep here, trying to prevent anything over their heads. This is what stat nerds like myself might call a high leverage situation.
Yeah, Boog, not sure what the numbers say, but clearly an at-bat that could change the course of this game dramatically.
The tying run at the plate.
That's the ball.
And that's off the inside edge. And now it's even 1-1. Hard ground ball, base knock. Into third now. So runners at the corners and one out.
Love how he let that ball travel, trusted his hands. Nice job of going the other way.
Runners at the corners here, one away. And now it's going to be Jake Rogers.
And things could change quickly here with one swing. He's looking for a ground ball to get a double play and out of this jam. In this situation, the batter's got to know what the pitcher's trying to do to him, and that's trying to get him to hit the ball on the ground, get 2 for 1. You got to look for something up in the zone. At worst case scenario, you deliver the sacrifice fly.
Lefty out of the stretch, runners at first and third. And a swing and a miss. Huge strikeout there.
Definitely made him chase a little bit out of the zone right there. I don't think that's a strike if he takes it. Pretty textbook pitching. Get ahead in the count, get the guy in the box on his heels, and then force him to chase your pitch where he doesn't have much of a chance to do any damage.
Now at the plate, Tyler Freeman. First pitch, and he just misses. Two outs. And another ball. On the inside corner for a strike.
Definitely not a pitch location you're expecting up there as a hitter when you know the guy's got a good sinker ball. If he can get in that location, boy, you've got to look top to bottom, and that's going to make it very difficult to hit.
2 on, 2 outs. And now it's 3-2.
At this point in the game, you cannot issue free passes. He's going to have to challenge this hitter. Hitter's got to be ready to swing it.
Got him. Third out, and that ends the frame.
A couple of strikeouts with runners on. Sometimes you got to really bear down, and he did just that. Nice job of getting out of the jam and out of the inning.
We're back in a new picture here to start the bottom of the 7th. Quinn Priester.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
And the batter now is Rhys Hoskins, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. And the pitch. And first offering is fouled off. And the righty deals.
Ball. 1-1.
Right through there for a strike. Swing and a miss, and he is down on strikes for the third straight at bat.
Third time he struck out in this one, and definitely an individual performance you want to flush. He just hasn't looked very comfortable up there. Just one of those days. But when you're still winning the ball game, at least you can focus on doing your part to maintain that lead and getting that W.
So here's Christian Vasquez. Just missed. The 1-0. And fires in a fastball at 95.
1-1.
One down, base is empty. Now a screamer into the outfield. Judge snags it for the second out.
The batter, the center fielder,
Christian Pache, the next to hit for the Reds. That's in there. Strike one. Big swing and a miss.
Two really good back-to-back sliders. Now in an 0-2 count. He's feeling real confident about finishing this hitter off. He can go anywhere he wants.
Here's a high fly ball out to center. And that'll do it. Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the eighth. Kyle Nelson.
Well, the best relievers love the opportunity to come in and protect the tight lead late in the ball game. Some of them are just wired different, so we'll see what he's got here.
So the lineup flips over. Now it's going to be Christian Yelich. 0 for 3 with 3 groundouts. The wind to the pitch. Ball one, no strikes. Activity in the bullpen for the Reds. Pete Fairbanks loosening up for manager David Bell. Foley getting loose as well. And the 1-0.
Ball. 2-0.
And that one pulled foul. 2-1 now.
Ball outside.
To the right side. Lays out, but he can't squeeze it. Now he gets it to the pitcher covering the bag. And that's out number one on a tough play.
This is what it's all about on that right side of the diamond when you've got the first baseman involved and the pitcher as well. First baseman does a great job, knocks the ball down, gets away from him a little bit, doesn't panic. The pitcher's exactly where he's supposed to be. Nice feed and a nice play for the out.
So digging in, Josh Naylor. That one's upstairs, ball one. And it's 1-0. Nelson, a 6'1 lefty. He features a slider, a four-seamer, and occasionally uses a cutter. One down, base is empty. And the slider just misses. Line drive, short hop to third. Gets it to first. 2 up, 2 down here at the top of the 8th.
The center fielder, number 99, Aaron Judge.
2 outs, base is empty. Here's the center fielder, Aaron Judge. 0 for 3 with 2 groundouts and a strikeout. There's the strike.
Some hitters are just more confident if they can track that first pitch out of the hand of the pitcher. They don't care if they fall behind 0-1.
2 down, nobody on. Foul ball.
Looking very settled on the mound here in the 8th. One more out, and they'll probably hand it off to their closer for the 9th with at least a 2-run lead.
Seeing if he can get Judge to chase right there. Now 1-2.
0-2 fastball way out of the zone. I think he's trying to speed him up. Got to stay back. Off speed's probably coming.
Backs and misses. It's a strikeout. Rays held in check here. They're still down. It's 2-0. Back here in Cincinnati. Now it's the second baseman, Nico Horner. And he deals. And there's the strike. On the ground. And that's just foul. Pitch misses outside. And it's 1-2.
Really nice slider right there, sweeping across the dish, but just couldn't hang the edge.
This to third, and it goes just foul. Fights that one away, still 1-2. And a pitch. And it's even up.
This guy's a fun guy to watch taking it bat. He just battles up there. He doesn't take a pitch off at all. Makes it so difficult on the pitchers out there. You can tell they get frustrated with how long it takes to put him away.
Back to the mound. He's got it. Sends it to first. 1 up, 1 down.
Up next in Cincinnati, the shortstop,
Ha-Sung Kim, the next to hit for the Reds. That misses the zone, and that is ball 1. Swing and a miss, and that one missed by a ton.
Good pitch right there. Tied him up on the hands. If I'm out there on the bump, I'm going right back in there.
The shortstop takes the ball. And a swing and a miss.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Goes down looking. Yordan Alvarez, the next to hit for the Reds. He's a guy who does it all. With the lack of contact in today's game, this guy hits for contact, so he delivers average, but there's on-base slugging too. There's the strike.
Early in the count, you have to be real careful because of that power, but then if this hitter gets a strike or 2 on him, he's still very comfortable. And because he has the ability to get the barrel to the baseball, he's a threat deep into the count as well.
And a pitch. Slider for a strike. Two down, nobody on. Here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. And that's outside. The count now 2-2. Wouldn't chase that time.
Wow, this guy's really battling up there as if his run is the game-winning run. I love his tenacity.
And down on strikes. And good work there as he gets a 1-2-3. Nobody left for Cincinnati. They're up 2-0. All set to start the ninth in this one. At the plate now for the Rays is the DH, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. The pitch. Fairbanks, an all-star a season ago. He features a four-seam fastball, a slider, and he works in a changeup. Oh, 1 now. And a swing and a miss.
Well, you got the hitter already chasing that nasty slider. If you're on the mound, you just want to expand the zone right now. Get a swing and miss and get through this at bat.
Got him swinging.
Well, that right there is what you want to see out of your closer. Come in and close the door, cancel any hope that that opponent has in making some type of comeback in the ball game. Tell you what, that helps him settle in, and that helps everybody else relax a little bit to get these other 2 outs.
And first offering is fouled off. One down, base is empty. Bounce to the right side. Horner over to first. They get the out on Soto.
Couple of pitches and a quick out.
Now batting, the third baseman,
Jose Ramirez now at the plate. 0 for 3. A fly out, a ground out, and a strikeout. In there for a strike at the top of the zone.
Power relievers one after another coming out of the bullpen these days. Got to be ready for that first pitch heater.
Swings and misses. And it's 0-2.
No ball, 2 strikes.
Fairbanks is just 1 strike away. Swing and a ball popped up. And he makes the catch. Ball game, and the Reds take the first 2 games of this series.
Great pitchers duel in this one. You get to a certain point where each pitcher is trying to outdo the other, go a little bit deeper into the ball game. And for these pitchers, it really came down to a few key at-bats. This was a fun one to watch.
2-0 your final here in this one. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew here at MLB The Show, thanks for stopping by. I'm John Shambi. Talk to you soon.
the final line score for our ball game tonight. For the victorious Cincinnati Reds, 2 runs on 4 hits, no errors. They left 4 runners on base. For the Rays, no runs, 7 hits, no errors. They left 6 runners on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 22 minutes.